What's up, everyone? How you guys doing today? My name is Tim, and this is Tim's On Demand internet show. How you guys doing today? Come on in, come on in, come on in, guys. How you doing on this beautiful Tuesday, as some people would say, Taco Tuesday? I'm having a fantastic day so far, guys, and the topic I want to talk to you guys about today is kind of like a minding your own business type of deal, but we're going to call it staying in your own lane. That's right, staying in your own lane in life, guys. Staying in your own lanes. And what do I mean by staying in your own lanes? Well, in life, guys, we have to focus on ourselves. We have to do some self maintenance, or as the pastor would say, you got to clean up your own house, clean up your own backyard before you start judging other people, right? And it's a common thing, especially in America society, that we judge other people, and I've been guilty of it myself, uh, interfering in situations that has nothing to do with us. And a lot of times, if you stay out and let people work things out for themselves, the end result works. The cause has a justification for the meaning. In other words, because sometimes in life, because stuff is not structured the way we think it should be, doesn't mean that it's not going to work out in the interim for that other person. If that makes any sense to you, right? Any cause has a good justification for the end result. And I'm just jumping right into this because I see so many times, guys, people don't even have their lives together, but they like to jump into other people's lives and situations. Get your life in order first before you start jumping into somebody else's life. You got bad situations come in your life. Uh, your family structure is not right. You got badass kids that's doing all kinds of frivolous things in society. Not focusing on school. You're not even going to the PTA meetings. Or it could be a situation where, and everybody get downtrodden every now and then, but you got to fix your situation now. Let me say this. On the other side of that coin, when this actually works in your favor, for let me give you a good example. People went down a wrong road and they had failure, and this is what I personally believe. It's good to take advice from people who's been down that road, because a lot of times, and failed in life, let me specify, because a lot of times people say, well, that person failed in life, why should I listen to him, or why should I listen to her? Because they failed in life and they know what the outcome could be, and they stand back and see your situation and they say, look, I'm not trying to interfere into your personal business. You're an adult. You do what you want to do. But let me tell you, and it's a way how you present it to people too. Let me tell you, I've been down that road that you're going, and here was my end result. I was downtrodden due to this mistake I made, and I don't want to see you go in that same direction that I've, personally been into, right? And that's one positive way of looking at that whole situation, that you don't want that other person, him or her, to even be in that situation because you've been downtrodden before that. So that's a good way to look at that in a positive sense. But on the other hand, you just coming up and just getting in people's personal business for no reason at all. No rhyme, no reason, right? That's a little metaphoric way of saying that, right? And sometimes you gotta just stay in your own lane, guys. You gotta stay in your own lane, deal with your own situation, clean up your backyard before you start judging and talking to other people about their situation. I've known women who cheated on dudes, done all kinds of things, called the police on guys, falsely accusing them of abusing them, and all kinds of just crazy stuff because the guy decided he wanted to leave, and they coming up with all kinds of lies and trying to get family members involved and get his brother or cousin to fight him because he decided to move on with his life. Just dumb stuff like that. Dumb shit, excuse my language. You know, and then these are the same women and men that turn around and try to tell you, or they'll have a brother and say, well, that girl is no good. She ain't no good because, but she ought to know she ain't no good. And she can actually read that other girl and say, but she ain't no good. How does she know? Because she ain't no good. She's doing the same thing. I can tell when a woman is being mischievous because you're mischievous. That's just one of billions of examples. Also, when you're in a business situation and you don't understand how business works, this is another scenario, guys. And for the person that's trying to build the business, right, step by step in a learning process, you putting in your own opinions about something that you don't have no idea about because you've never taken that journey or stood out in faith and tried to pursue your own personal business. That's why you got to stay in your lane, guys. And I'm not trying to say this to be mean to people, but it's just I see this on a daily basis. And that's why people are so unbalanced in their life because they don't even have their shit together, but they're trying to tell other people how to get theirs together. It's one thing, guys, when you've taken that route down the road and you're trying to help and rebuke and correct people because you've journeyed through that path before. But to say something in a manner to another person and you've never even experienced that before, that's an acidine statements that you're making to that other person and coming up with them with saying, oh, you're not going to be able to succeed X, Y, and Z. I don't even know why you're doing your taxes like that. I don't even, your 1099s. I don't even know why you're pursuing these other people or making these people as potential clients. Stay in your lane, guys. Especially if you don't know what the hell you're talking about. Stay in your lane. And I know today it seemed like I'm being kind of rude or whatever, but I'm rude out of love. Okay? And I care about you guys, just like I care about my family and I care about myself. And when you care about people, you rebuke them. Because if I didn't care about you, I wouldn't say nothing about it. And that's facts. I had a woman say something to one of my boys the other day about some foolishness. Trying to correct him when her life is in a sham. You need to do this and you, oh, I see your life falling apart, and her life has fell apart. And she acting like she just, everything is just perfect in her life. And it's not that she's actually making fun of him. She's not saying it out of love. She's making fun of him. And playing it off like it's some kind of a joke or something. And I told my friend, I said, listen, with your situation and your relationship with her, just ignore this other chick, man. Don't even listen to that. Don't even entertain that foolishness. Because she don't even have her shit together. Yeah? Sorry about that, guys. The battery went out on the other thing that I had. Okay. And no, I'm not editing none of this. This is all live. So I had a receiver, one of the receiver things, and I got another one here. So this one is going to be charging, and this one is ready. That's why I'm glad I got two of them. But yeah, guys, you know, in life you got to stay in your own lane, right? Mind your own damn business sometimes. Because I can tell you, when you point one finger one way, three always point back to you. You should not be meddling in something that has nothing to do with you. Mind your own, okay? And with that being said, guys, tomorrow's another glorious day. I want to do some reaction videos. That's what I really want to do. But for now, I'm still putting out this content. This is my 10th week. I'm going to go a couple more weeks because, like I said, it's going to be exciting, especially this week, especially when I do part 2 of the interracial love, okay? So with that also being said, I want to thank you guys for listening to my commentary. And if you find that this is the channel for you, please consider subscribing to the channel, hitting that like button and that notification button. That way you'll know when new content is being presented to you. And also share with like-minded people like yourself, okay? But for now, thank you guys for riding with me. And I want you to go ahead and let yourself out the door. Go ahead and let yourself out the door. Go ahead, open the door. Close it too so no critters or no flies come in, okay? All right, guys. Thank you very much for listening to my commentary. And you guys have a safe and happy Tuesday. Happy good afternoon, good evening, and a good night. And I'll see you tomorrow because it's a better day. All right? Thank you.